2022, as a baseball fan outside of my hometown team, who sucks, we featured 3 historic moments. One I knew we would get. One I was on the fence about. I was hoping we'd get it, but I got a little scared. And a third one that I, of course, did not predict. Never would have thought so. And, of course, we're going to talk about that right here. I know I'm a few weeks late for this one, but I'm still going to share my thoughts on this and how I thought this is a cool moment to experience. So, as I always say, I first became a baseball fan back in 2004. And, of course, always I say it was because of the video game Backyard Baseball, 2003. That's when I became a baseball fan. So, I didn't get to, even though most of them, a lot of people lost respect for, the Bonds, the Sosas, the Mark McGuires, the ones who reached the 60 home run mark, and unfortunately has controversy against them. Well, for now, hopefully it's not the case with this one. I had never experienced a 60 home run season. Not just a 60 home run season, but of course, a history-breaking moment. Like, home runs, I'll be honest, home runs is one of the main reasons why I got into baseball. I don't know why. The idea of a home run, the idea of hitting something far, of posing with that stance, to me, that was 10-year-old me. Just like, oh, I want to have this cool stance. I want to hit balls far and whatnot. That's why I got hooked on baseball. Yes, my passions died for a little bit because my hometown team is horrible, but there's still this stuff for me to enjoy. We experienced, again, 3 things, historic moments this year. We got Miguel Cabrera's 3,000th hit earlier in the season. We got Albert Pujols basically started off the year in a slump. Rumors were he said he almost retired back in June. We will talk about that in an upcoming video I'm going to hopefully record tonight. We got that, and we got this. So, the one big story going into this season was that Aaron Judge, I think, is going to be a free agent coming into this offseason, as far as I know. And I guess at the beginning of the year, he said they want to put contract extensions on hold. So, before I get to the moment, let's talk about Aaron Judge. Surprised me for sure, came out of nowhere, after, a brief, September call-up, where he had 4 home runs. He then, of course, would hit 52 in his rookie year. 52 home runs. And I'm like, dang, the sky's the limit for this man. But then the following season, he got injured. And the following season, he got injured. Barely jumping over 100 games. He still had 27 home runs both those seasons. And then, I don't know, I can't remember if he had any injuries or whatnot, but he had a very mediocre 2020 shortened season. He hit just 250 with 9 homers. You think he'd be up there with the 17 homers or the 20 homers, but Luke Voit took care of the 20 homers that year for the Yankees. That 2020 season made me a fan of Luke Voit. I am a big Luke Voit fan. Even though I know he's a very overrated player, but I just want to see him. Well, he kind of did this year, have a full year, decent, but man, I would love to see how many homers he would have hit if he would have had a full season, that 2020 season. But anyway, so last 2021, he didn't do too bad. He had 39 homers. So I'm like, okay, maybe he can stay consistent up there if he stays healthy. Boy, oh boy, he blew me away this year. He blew me away this year because on October 4th, 2022, one of the last thing that I was watching for this season to happen, that I was keep my eyes on for baseball, was Aaron Judge breaking, not just getting to 60 homers. The first time I've seen 60 homers since I started watching baseball. But also breaking a record that I'm sure a lot of people thought may never have been broken again. Because some people have come close, but it's not often it happens. Aaron Judge against the Toronto Blue Jays on October 4th, 2022 against the Texas Rangers. 61 came against the Blue Jays. Against the Texas Rangers, he hit a 1-1 slider off of Rangers right-hander Jesus Tanaka to open the second of a split doubleheader, and he hit his 62nd home run of the season. That home run broke Roger Maris's record, not only for the single season record for Yankees players for home runs, the single season American League record for single season home runs. A single season record. I think the last time we even had a single season record broken, I gotta say, was either Ichiro's 200 hit season. Well, for batting at least. For pitching, it was for a single season record was when Francisco Rodriguez broke Bobby Thigpen's record of saves, which he also ended up with 62 that year with the Los Angeles Angels. So it's not too often myself in my 29 years have been able to witness a single season record. I've witnessed some milestone moments that people have got to before, but a single season record, incredible. And of course, for a while, I don't think he got it. Of course, I think he came up short in batting average, which was a 311 average. But Aaron Judge also finished the season with, I think, 62 home runs, 131 RBIs, and a 311 average. He almost got the Triple Crown. And what's also just mind blown about this, I can't remember if it was the entire year or it had been most of the year. It could have been the whole year for all I know, because I never really saw the Yankees lineup. He did this by most of the year batting leadoff. Your biggest power threat batting leadoff. Because I'm even looking at the line when I see it. You have like him batting first, Anthony Rizzo batting second. I think Gleyber Torres batting third. I put Gleyber Torres probably like at first or second, in my opinion. And like guys who like don't even have anything close to productivity. Well, still productive, but nowhere close to Aaron Judge, who should be a number 3 or number 4 hitter, batting in the middle of that order. Aaron Judge did all this numbers most of the season batting leadoff, which I think is incredible. And I gotta be 100% honest right now. If he, of course, go into this offseason still with no contract extension, I'd be surprised. Again, it's the Yankees. Yes, they can afford anyone. Like, if they don't grab Aaron Judge, they're probably going to grab Shohei Ohtani. Even though I still don't know how that would work, because again, I feel like the Yankees without Judge still would have a crowded outfield, and Giancarlo Stanton's been getting most of the at bats from DH when healthy, of course. I don't know how that would work with Ohtani. But my thing is, I would be shocked if the Yankees, after the season he's had, come up with a contract extension for Aaron Judge. How on earth would the Yankees not still grab him? Because they're crying loud. The Yankees signed all the big names the Yankees signed all the big names basically for free agency. They're in the Dodgers. Yeah, a few others grabs them here, but 9% of the time, a big name's on the market. Who's they going to? The Yankees. Not all of them again, but like I said. But I would be shocked again if the Yankees didn't re-sign him. But I'm happy for Judge. I definitely think this is a well earned. I think also maybe he didn't re-sign it because he had something to prove. His health has not been completely consistent again, especially after his rookie year when he spent 2 seasons injured. Last year 2021 was the first full season he's had since his rookie year when he hit the 52 homers. So again, maybe they wanted to make sure that he still could produce. And he can. He can definitely still be the best hitter in the league. Driving 131 runs while batting most of the year batting leadoff. That is just crazy. What leadoff hitter does that? And again, too, he tied for the league lead with Pete Alonso. So, again, it would baffle me if the Yankees don't re-sign him to a long-term extension. Just my opinion. But another moment that I will remember, of course, in baseball history. Aaron Judge breaking the single season American League and Yankee home run record. And of course, there's been a lot of legends playing for the Yankees. Like these people like Derek Jeter or like Aaron Judge or anybody else who has broken like records from Yankee players is something special. Yes, they have all the money. But the biggest names play in New York. The biggest names play for the Yankees. Probably the best franchise of all time, of course, in Major League Baseball. So this accomplishment is very huge for this 30-year-old outfielder. Again, congratulations, Aaron Judge, on becoming on breaking the Yankees and the American League sales leading record for home runs with 62 in 2022.
Yeah, no one will surprise. There's no escape.